Hello guys, thanks for tuning in to West Coast Living. Today we've come out of Pembrokeshire. We've come up to Aberystwyth, which is about an hour's drive out the top of Pembrokeshire. It's on the west coast of Wales. It's a beautiful little town on the coast, on the seaside. We're at the moment on top of Pendennis Hill, which is a very windy and cloudy, and it was a wet morning. It was actually very nice yesterday, but the weather's changed, so that's the UK for you. So today we're going to go down into the town itself, onto the coast, onto the promenade. We're going to show you all the things that we can find to do there, and just show you the area and give you some ideas of what you can do if you come here. Right, we just walked out onto the sea-bearing wall at the harbour at Aberystwyth. So the harbour's just down here, and then obviously to the back of me you can see what they call the South Beach. So it's mostly shingle, pebbles, those sorts of beaches. But we're going to go into the harbour in a short while and have a walk around there, show you that. Over to the houses, and then in the background you've got what the remains of the castle and the war monument as well. There's also over here there's another beach as well, another pebble and shingle beach. We've just actually been down it with the dogs, but there was a lot of wind down there, so I would have had a lot of distortion on the microphone, so just trying to avoid that. Right, we've just got to Aberystwyth Castle. This castle's about 750-ish years old. Go inside, well, what's left of it, go inside and show you around. It's completely free to walk around, and there's a park here for the kids and some other facilities. So, interesting place. When the United Kingdom wasn't so united, the Welsh and the English used to fight it out. So this castle is from that era. It's from the English Civil War. Oh. There's plenty of castles in Wales. Actually, there's more castles in Wales, well, per square mile than anywhere else in the world. Which, when you give England's history on invading countries, which it's invaded most of them, no wonder they had to build a lot of castles. How times change, eh? Okay, Gabby, so what do you think of the castle?
It's really cool. You can climb up different parts, different places, some stairs, and you can climb up.
Well, to be fair, I don't think we're supposed to be up this part here, but we've been a little bit naughty and we just jumped up anyway. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Yeah. We're going to go on the park soon, aren't we, nearby? Okay. Anything to say?
It's a really lovely place, so make sure you come, maybe.
Okay, look at the camera. Alright, great. This structure you can see here is a memorial, and it pays homage to the soldiers that were killed in the First and Second World Wars. It's actually of an Italian design, so it's a very interesting building. Oh, structure I should say, not a building. Okay, I just wanted to show you the South Beach. Oh. The beach itself, like, it's rocky over here, but it's mostly made up of pebbles and shingle. And it's like this for the full stretch. There are some patches of some sand, but there's not much of it at all. So it's not a golden sandy beach. But if you like the pebbles, which there's plenty of interesting ones, we've been picking some up today there, and you can just enjoy yourself by the sea. that's a great place to go. If you do come down here, there's a place just there called The Hut, and it sells wicked ice cream, really nice, and it's a really good price as well. We got 3 massive ice creams for 10 quid, which is a bargain really. Beautiful it was. Oh, as you can see, the castle's quite an interesting place. Well, now we're going to go over this way, over to the promenade, the North Promenade and the pier, and show you around that part of town, as well as going into the middle of it, see what else is there. We're just walking up towards the Cliff Railway at the bottom of Constitution Hill. So we're going to jump on the rail up to the top and see what there is to do up there, and also get you some footage and show you the area from that perspective. We've had some lunch and we're just sitting at the top of Constitution Hill. I'll show you the view.
View is stunning. We're only missing the sun.
Sorry, say that again.
I say the view is stunning. We're only missing the sun.
Yeah, the weather, it's weird because the weather's actually really warm. Before we come up the hill, I had to change my t-shirt because I was pumping with sweat from the jacket, and when the sun comes out it's really, really warm. It's at what, 27 degrees, but the wind and the cloud, when it comes over it, it does cool it off a bit. It's certainly not cold at all, but just this massive flip from like breezy, comfortable to like very, very hot.
I think obviously it's different because we're quite high up, and
yeah.
Here we are very breezy and it's quite windy. But when we was down, when we was waiting for train, it was
yeah. It's like every now and again, you just get this spatter of rain on your face. Like I can feel a little bit now as we're talking. Yeah, just a little shower, and in the background you can see it coming on from some of the clouds. But it's it's a really, really nice place. We said it was a bit quiet, but as we drove through the North Promenade, a lot more people. I think we was right. A lot of people seem to be hanging off in the town centre, having like the bars are quite busy there. People up and down the promenade. So
car parks are full.
Yeah.
Struggle to park anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, that was true. We had to park quite a way and walk up, and then we got here and it says face masks on the train. I had to walk back for the face mask, get the face mask, then they put us in a box with an open end, which we didn't need face masks, so just typical, but never mind. So yeah, we're going to go down onto the North Promenade now, which is the more popular bit, and we're just going to see, because we're getting on for 5 o'clock now. Today's really gone fast. It's getting on for 5. We're staying over here tonight, so we've got another day. So I'm gonna shoot some footage tomorrow, get you some more things, and show you as much as we can whilst we're here. So we was hoping today to be able to get some sunsets and get some really nice pictures, because for our other channels, for Instagram and things like that, we want some really powerful photos. And it's typical we've not got it, but I'm hoping tomorrow the weather's different, and I'm hoping today to be able to catch, well, sorry, I should say tonight, I'm hoping to be able to catch this place with the drone, with the camera all lit up, because it does look really nice. So, right, I'll show you some footage. Well, we'll see you down there in the shop. Okay guys, I'm on the North Promenade. As you can see, the tide is coming in. What I wanted to do is I wanted to run over, there's quite a few things to do around here which we haven't shown you. And I want you to see that if you come here, there's plenty more to do than just walk around a couple sites along the promenade, okay? The reason we haven't done them is either COVID's causing a problem, or we can't do them because of the dogs. Because we got the dogs have to go with us. So there's a museum here, which is a local history museum. Never been to it, I have no idea, but it showcases the area over time. This place has been here for quite a while. It's got a long history. There's a National Library here, which makes up one of the copyright libraries for the United Kingdom. There's supposed to be, again, something I haven't done, archives, exhibitions and things to see there. There's plenty of pubs, clubs and restaurants. What I would say is it's a little bit restrictive at the minute because of the COVID measures. Things are open, but the clubs are not really going. The amount of people out is still quite limited, and there's only certain numbers of people out in certain places, but you can still go out, have a nice beer, have a nice meal and have a laugh. It's just a little bit different. You're not seeing the crowds of people coming out for the night out like you would usually at this time of year. Okay, something I really wanted to do, we couldn't. They have a steam railway that's not too far from here that runs up to a place called Devil's Bridge. They've decided to close and not open up this summer because of the COVID situation. It takes you up to Devil's Bridge all through the hills and the valleys, and up in Devil's Bridge there's like a waterfall and all these features. Beautiful place. I'm going to capture that at some point in the future. It would be nice to get it with the railway and show you that. It's a really nice run. Okay, there's also a butterfly house here. It's like a house. You can go and see butterflies flying around. It's great. We've got something similar with one of the houses that we have. It's like a butterfly zoo. So we've not actually been to this one because we've been to quite a few things other, but also going with the dogs, and particularly the youngest one, she likes to snap at flying things. So it's not a good idea to go in there even if they did let dogs. We've got the pier over in the background. So that pier has apparently got shorter over time. There's supposed to be an arcade in there. You can get fish and chips. Again, it's not really something we would do, and we can't really do it because of the dogs, but you know, there's activities and things to do over there. Right, nearby, so within a short drive, which is probably about 3 miles, you've got Bourke Beach, which is a lovely beach. It's a massive beach. It's like 3 or 4 miles long. Well, 2.5, 3 miles, maybe 3.5. It's big, long, sandy beach, but the problem at this time of year is no dogs are allowed. So we can't take the dogs on it between April and the end of September. So we would like to show you that, but we'll have to wait till a little bit later in the year, out of season. Up by Bourke Beach, you've got a miniature zoo, wildlife sort of centre. It's got some weird animals there. I don't know what the score is on that at the minute with the COVID situation, but there's that up there. There's a museum, which I don't know anything about. There's also a nearby nature reserve with sand dunes. That's a really nice place. Also, if you was here for a few days, you've got the coastal path. So we talk about in Pembrokeshire the Pembrokeshire coastal path, but actually there's a coastal path that runs around Wales. It's 680 miles long, and you've got the part that runs through here. So that you can walk that if you're into walking. There's loads of great walking, valleys up and down. We did some work walking early on today when we first took some footage of the day where it was really windy. And then you can come right down the coast and all the way across. Along with that path, there's actually one of the railway lines runs, so you can just jump on a regular train and you can run the Cambrian Coast Rail. So you jump on, get a day ticket, and you can see the coast by shooting up on the train. So if you don't feel like walking but you want to see the beauty of that, you can do. So there's plenty to go at. It's not going to be for everybody because, like I said, like if you look at the beach, it's not golden sands. It's not somewhere where you're going to have people playing volleyball and, you know, loads of people dipping in the sea. It's the Irish Sea over there, so it's not always the warmest. But there is still something here for everybody. So even if it's not really your thing, you can come in, you can still have a nice day or two. So I recommend you would come and have a look. I would just say, like, be open-minded and give it a shot. If you don't like it, you can always do, you know, go to the places that you like. We cover plenty of places in the videos and the feature videos that we do. There's something for everybody. We've got busy beaches, we've got quiet beaches, we've got seaside towns, we've got all sorts of stuff. Okay, so I think what the goal now is, I'm going to go. I'm having a beer. We're going to have a beer for a bit. We're going to try and catch sunset. Hopefully, the cloud holes, we can get some photos of that, maybe some footage. And what I'd really like to do is put that drone up at night, because this place lights up really well. Show you some footage at night. And then tomorrow I'm going to get back out. And you might see a bit of broken footage, so some of footage mixed from tomorrow in for today when I put the video together. But I'd like to capture some of that footage. I want to capture more things to show you, some better footage, and just showcase the area the best I can. And then you can make your own mind up if you would like to come. Morning. Windy day today, so we've got up this morning and we've come for we've took the dogs for a walk, we've done a few bits and pieces, and we've just come for a coffee and a orange juice. Very, very strong waves today, so our daughter's over in the sea trying to get wet, as you can see her. Oh, so all in all, we walked about 10 miles yesterday, didn't we? So feet are quite sore today. The dogs are a bit tired. It was good. We're not just relaxing a bit more today. So we caught a lot of footage yesterday. We did a lot of things, but just pick up a few little bits. Just mostly chill out, and we're hoping, because we're getting some sun today, that we can catch the sunset tonight, because there's too much cloud yesterday. Right, what do you like the most then?
I think the castle,
Yeah.
and the view from the after the train.
Yeah, Thingy Hill. Forgot now. You can just see. Never mind, it'll come back to me in a minute. Constitution Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
View was amazing.
What?
The view from over there was amazing.
Yeah, I'd probably say the same. I like the castle, although it's like quite roomy. It's interesting. It's free. There's lots of nice things around there to see.
We have still a lot of left, which you can imagine where was what in the castle. A lot of walls, which kids can climb and have a little run around.
Yeah.
So.
Well, if you take the food out of it yesterday, and the drink that we had, the foods and the drinks, I think we actually spent about £12. We paid for the train up to the Constitution Hill. Everything else was completely free. The parking's free at the minute because they're trying to encourage people to come. But even still, parking's not that expensive. But we paid for absolutely nothing. We also at the moment, because it's August, the government's got this Monday to Wednesday. They've got this they're substituting your meals up to a tenner a head. For 50% of the meal, so you can go and get a really good meal for next to nothing. We had a meal on top of Constitution Hill, and it was like we had I had a full meal, you had a full meal, and Gabby had a kids meal. It was £10 for the food. I think the drinks were nearly as much as the food, weren't they? Because we had some alcoholic drinks, which the offer's not on. Yeah, no, it's really really amazed me. There's so much to see and do. You don't have to spend a penny. And then obviously, you know, you can go and have a bite to it. There's loads of pubs and places to have a bite to eat. Not loads of places that slap on the promenade. There's a couple of places, like the place we're at now. You get really nice ice cream, coffee, fish and chips. They are open from early morning till about 9 o'clock at night. You can even
have breakfast as well.
Yeah, breakfast, lunch, tea. You can even get a beer here as well. There's a couple places
after
like this.
12 o'clock.
Yeah, after 12. I did ask. They looked at me funny because it's 10 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, there's a couple places on the promenade. A couple of them still look closed. I think some of the places like the bed and breakfasts would probably. And what we noticed is there's a lot of the rental accommodation when you were walking past it, the lights were fully off. So I think quite a few of the places haven't bothered opening up. So I would generally expect it to be busier and more going on, and probably more options. But literally, you walk 100 meters from the beach and you're into the town centre, and there's tons of shops. Even now, you can get anything you need. Tell me what you're doing.
I'm in the water, falling over 1,000 times.
Is it cold?
Kind of, and kind of full.
Big waves though, isn't it?
Yeah. God, I keep on falling over from them. I'm like, whoa.
What were the waves like when we were walking round from over there before?
They were huge. They even went on land. They went on the pavements, and it was the water was really hot far down.
High, yeah, really tall waves. Yeah. So okay, have a think. What we did, including today and yesterday, what we've done up to now. What's your favourite things? We've been to the castle. We've been on the beaches. We've been up the hill on the train.
I really like the castle and the beach.
The beach, castle and the beach, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, anything else you can think of that you like?
Even if the sun is not yellow.
We also, I liked when we walked the dogs because we weren't really far and we could see a lot of the view, and we also got to see a tower kind of thing.
Yeah. Really good. Well, they're knackered now, aren't they?
Yeah.
So you go to water and enjoy yourself.
Okay. Bye.
Right, we had a change of plan. We decided to leave Aberystwyth and go towards Borth. Now, what I didn't realise was, as you go past Borth, it turns into a different area, which I have no idea how to pronounce. And that stretch of the beach up there towards the nature reserve is actually dog friendly in season. So all in all, that beach is several miles long, and it's golden sand. So we thought we'd get up there, hopefully be able to get the dogs off the lead, let them have a good run, because today it's getting much busier in the town. It's a bit weird, the weather. It's clouds and it goes sunny. When that sun comes through, it's really, really warm, and it's, to be fair, even when the clouds, it's warm, isn't it? Yeah. So there's a lot more people coming onto the promenade. So we sat there. We had some orange juices, and then I had a beer. And I don't want to really sit around all day drinking beer and stuff as much as I like a pint. I don't want to waste my whole day just sat there. So instead, we're going to go up here capture some footage and show you up there as well, and we can have hopefully a nice day and let the dogs run off the lead and hopefully catch some sun. Okay, we had to come back to the car. The winds were unbelievably strong. It was forecasted for gales today, and to be fair, we thought we missed them, but I reckon in the last half an hour, 45 minutes, they really picked up and come in. It was blowing sand across the beach. The dogs were a little bit uncomfortable, and there was a lot of moisture and that blowing in off the sea. I couldn't get any audio footage out there, even when we first walked on. The winds were just they were just too strong, so all you would have heard is wind blowing down the microphone. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about the beach. The beach is massive. It's hugely long. It's lots of sand. There's not really too much rocks. There's some pebbles and bits and bobs, and when it pulls out at low tide, today's not a fair example because the wind's pushing the tide in, and there's still probably another hour or two to go to low tide. But you've got a large expanse of sand, so you can come on there. There's plenty of space for a lot of people. There's a lot of people on there today, but it wasn't. There's no way you're going to fill it. Where we parked about halfway in the middle. It was £2 for the parking for the day. In terms of facilities, there's plenty of stuff nearby, so you can shops, places, something to eat, pubs, but on the beach itself there's next to nothing. Just on the car park where we are, there's a van selling food and drinks. There's no really toilets or anything, you know, you can just walk off the beach and pop to the shop. You really need to drive a short distance. What was going on the beach was definitely windsurfing and like water activities that involve the wind. There was a couple of people with kites and that early on, but mostly it's dog friendly at this section and upwards, so there's plenty of people walking dogs, plenty of kiddies. To be honest, it's quite a mixed batch on the beach. There's kiddies there and families, there's people with dogs, there's people doing water sports. Wasn't too much informed. People going out on the surfboards and on the canoes, but if you look at the footage of the waves, you can probably understand why. Overall, very, very good beach. It's just the weather today's you know, has made it it's made it something that we're not going to stick around on a day when the wind wasn't, if the wind wasn't blowing like it was today, it would have been brilliant. We would have been able to stay here for several hours. We would have walked right up and down it, but it's just a bit too uncomfortable for the dogs. And to be fair, even when that sand was blowing on us, it was uncomfortable on us. So it's a very good beach. We'll be back at it another time, and we'll do a full review and go over it in a lot more detail. Okay guys, we're about to call it a day. We decided to come back to Aberystwyth simply because it was too early in the day to go home, and we thought we'd have a beer or two, have a bite to eat, and we want to try and catch the sunset. So we're sat here now on the northern beach watching the tide come in. We're give you a show of that now. We're just trying to catch sunset and then we'll be heading back soon. And I really hope you got some good ideas and made your mind up whether you'd like to come and visit this place or not, or if you're not from the UK and or it's not somewhere you could visit. I just hope you like what you've seen. Let's give you some ideas and showed you what this part of the world is like. Please remember, guys, like, follow, subscribe, ring the bell. It really helps us out, and it helps, you know, helps people that you share it to get some ideas, get some inspiration, and see what, you know, see what the parts of the world are like. So,
and tell us what place you like the most.
Okay, as Gabby said, stick it in the comments. Tell us some places or your favourite place, what you like the most, and if any of them come up in Wales and we haven't been there, we might try them out. So, okay guys, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you soon. Bye.